Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Rock Hard Ranch, where we're just trying to keep agriculture alive. We don't have the biggest operation, but we're just trying to do the best we can with our operation. If you're new here, we run a small cow-calf pair cattle operation, and we're just trying to grow our herd one set of hooves at a time. We've gotten into October, so things are getting cold, and we just have some more stuff to get ready for winter. So today, we're just gonna go along and take you guys with us to start getting stuff together. We're working on the goat pens. We're gonna really try to finish those today. There's a couple of gate hangers that EJ wants to put up that they fabricated, and just all kinds of stuff, because there's all kinds of stuff to get done all the time. So let's get to it. It is definitely brisk today. Fall has come in with a vengeance. I complained so much all summer because of the hot weather, but I'm a little chilled today. So before we get into too much work, the last time I went to Tractor Supply, I got these goat treats. I think they're mini goat and mini cattle treats. We don't have no mini cattle, but I do have Nigerian dwarf goats that would appreciate these. You know I got treats. You know I got treats? Yeah, you want some treats. Who wants one? Jezzy? Jezzy? Oh, good girl. Rita. Whoops, you dropped it, Rita. Here you go. Here we go. Paige. Fawn. Freckles. Nadia, you're way in the back. Lilac. Here, Nadia. You gotta come way up here. There you go. Good girl. Okay, everybody got one. Oh, baby, you didn't get one. Baby. There you go. Y'all are scavengers. Buns. Oh. Rizzo. Kermie. Fozzie, Bunsy, Bunsen. There you go, Bunsen. All right, so we've got these big steel panels that we're using for our catch pen to get to our barn, but not every one of them has like a gate hanger or like something to put panels to like this. So EJ saw something online that showed gate hangers to be able to hang these round tube gates to this, but instead of buying it, we can just make it. So he fabricated these, and we're gonna see if they can work to hang our gates on as opposed to buying them. So what he's got is a welded piece of steel to like tube steel, and then he's gonna keep it on the post with a U-bolt, and then essentially the gate hanger is gonna go through here and you know, connect on the other side, so that it's gonna have the hook for the gate here, and then we can just hang it on like a normal gate. Are you just trying it, or?
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
All right, gate is hung. Like I said, we put the pins through the tube steel, and then we just pulled this bracket up to go over the pin, and then that one we just had to sit down on. We did adjust this. It was on like right there, and then we moved it up, but we now have a swinging gate on this panel, so it's a step towards the catch pen. In time, this is all going to be some sort of continuous panel, and then we have an opening over there, and then we also have an opening over here that we're going to put these hinges on to be able to hang gates. We've never really had a catch pen to catch our cows, to catch our calves when they're ready to go to market. We really had just like put everybody in the barn. We just ran everybody in the barn because they all fit. And that was perfect, and that worked well, because then we could just shuffle out the cows because the cows wanted to leave, and we could keep the calves in. And it worked pretty well. But now we've got significantly more cows than when we started, which means we have more calves. So it would be a lot harder to put absolutely everybody in the barn and actually have that work. So now, like, we need catch pens outside the barn so we can help, you know, sort cows outside to then, you know, get the calves in. Because when we sort calves for them to go to market this fall, the calves are going to have to go in the barn and be weaned in the barn, and obviously the cows are going to stay out, but there's just too many for everyone to fit inside the barn and then shuffle them out. Our water needs some attention before winter. this is our Richie water. It's on a concrete slab. We backfill this with lime in the fall, and then it hardens, and you know, the cows don't sink, and it fills in this gap. So EJ went out with the skid steer, and we have a pile of lime that he grabbed, and he's gonna come and put it in here and pack it down so the water doesn't move, because if we lose all of the ground around it, the water can move, and then we're gonna be in a real world of hurt. It would have been better to pour a bigger concrete like slab around the water. I don't know why we didn't. It was probably time and money related, but in hindsight, that's what we should have done, is just put a much bigger pad for the water to go on. So now we just have to pack it with the lime. And other fill, it doesn't necessarily have to be lime, but the lime does pack really hard once it starts to get wet. Over time, it'll just break out of there. Buddy, you rolling the dirt? Messy. Now your black hair is all messed up. Better go brush that off. A little change in plan today. When we were working on stuff outside, my dad came over and we were looking online, and I came across an ad of free piggies. So needless to say, I now have 2 potbelly pigs that we found online and went and got today. So I'm gonna show you guys. They are so cute. So for the time being, we're gonna have them in like at one of my kidding pen dog kennels, and we have to work on the actual fences of the goat pen, but we gotta get that done. And they are in the shop for now. We brought them in the shop. Let's start in here. Let me grab a light. They're so cute. I'll tip their kennel down. We have it, I don't know why we have it up, but we have it up right now. Okay, guys. So there they are. They're so cute. The lady said that they're 11 weeks and 14 weeks. They're both males. One is castrated, the other one's not. However, then she thought maybe it really was. And the lady that castrated them just, I don't know, had castrated them earlier and just forgot, whatever. But we're gonna try castrate the other one that's not, if it's truly not. But they're so cute. I've wanted piggies for a while, and especially now getting the new shop / barn. And now we got them. 2 little piggies. Grabbing a scoop of class 5 because we gotta fill in a little bit here. And their pen's either gonna go in that corner or that corner. It's likely that they're gonna need a heat lamp because they're kind of little and it is getting cold out now. And then we'll finish up the goat pens. We have to secure here. Pen's gonna come out. Gonna be a gate right here. And then There's a panel that goes here and a panel that goes that way with a gate to get into this pen. So that's what we're working on. We got to get a move on it because now we actually got piggies that are going to go in here, and then the goats can get moved in. There's some low spots, like right there. And then we want to get it up to the bottom of the grade board, and then up to the bottom of the plyboard, which is the grade board, all the way around. We already did back there and filled in some holes just to get it like as level as we can, and as packed as we can, because when we're putting in the panels, it's going to be easier to line them up than if it were like not level, all bumpy. And so it's just going to make things a lot easier and nicer. All set up in here. That's just straw bedding that we're putting down for them. Food dish and a water dish, and then they're probably gonna get a heat lamp too for night. And then they can move in here. Just about ready for their new home for now. Hey guys, moving over into your new home. You can put it in that back corner. That's kind of why, yeah, because then they can like go and feel like they're protected in there. I don't know if that's the best spot, but that's what I just did for now. Hey guys.
It's a little walkway.
A little walkway. Hello, this is your new home. Do you love it? Do you love it? Yes. Hello. Guys, what do you think? It's terrible. You look like this is terrible. Scratches. The lady said that they were a little skittish still, but I'm sure with enough treats, they'll be good buddies. They'll warm up to us. Hey, this is your new home. It's been a couple hours. We got taken away from our job again, but the piggies have a pen. I have a heat lamp that we're gonna tie up in here and get them all set to go because it is pretty cold out tonight and they are pretty little. So we'll get that set up and then we'll look at maybe the goat pens. Some panels made for the pens, but now we just have to get them hooked together and secured to the wall. We're doing like a no drill. Everything is put together with these latches. And they come through and they lock, so then everything can stay in place. So we'll do these on that post and then for that panel as well to keep them in place. Okay, so this latch is in place. The only thing that's tricky is that the latch to be locked, which you'll see is gonna have to be up, but it's okay because you can put like a little keeper thing on the end here. And then the only other thing that really matters is that when you put this piece in place, it just needs to be very like tight. There can't be a lot of room for gap because otherwise it's too loose. So when we put it in, it's gonna have to be tight against pulling this against the wall. With this piece in place, it can go in and lock. And like I said, it locks up, but we have a hole that we can put a keeper in. And really it pulls back, so it keeps it in place. So it's not bad. And then this gives us a little bit of room for any moving of the building during the winter. This is what it's like trying to do projects with a puppy.
Hi.
Super helpful. He just ran away with a package of a latch and I had to catch him. Kay's gone now.
My face is wet. Oh, it's really wet. Want to move the latch again? Or put it where it's supposed to be?
Oh, it's got to come forward a little bit.
Oh, I don't care about that. You want to hold that one, dear?
Yeah. All right, it's the next morning. It was too cold last night to keep working on the goat pens. So I am out with the piggies. Gonna give them some milk replacer this morning, and then we're gonna walk through the goat pens a little bit better today. They're just like the never-ending project. I swear we've been working on them for weeks, and things just keep coming up, and we get pulled in different directions, and it just doesn't get done. But I want to show you guys where we're at so far, because I do think that they are helpful. Like, the design is helpful for people who want their pens to be easy inside of their barn. Guys, how is your night? Is your light nice and warm? Is your light nice and warm? Yeah. Okay, I got you some milk replacer. We'll put it in this bowl. You guys, we're gonna be friends. Okay? We're gonna be friends. There, look at it. Some nice warm milk replacer this morning. Try that. Don't spill it. Please don't spill it. God. You're okay. It's okay. It's all right. No, I gotta walk away and then maybe you'll try it. Okay. All right, so here's the rundown with the goat pens. Last night we were able to get the latches in place. So here's what we've got. So our lean-to that is for the goats is 12 feet wide. We wanted a good walkway through here to be able to walk, maybe pull a wagon, I don't know, get a bale through without being super congested. So this panel is just about 8 feet, and then we have a 4-foot walkway. For the panels, we have a 4x4 and then 2x4 construction. This panel is just cattle panel that you can buy, and then we just cut it to size. Okay, then the reason we put a 4x4 here is because we're gonna be hanging the gate off of this board going that way. We did the same thing for that gate. To keep these panels in place, we put on latch systems. We wanted this to be very easy when we have to come in and scoop out the manure and hay chaff and all of that kind of stuff. So we put on these latches to be able to easily remove the panels. This one's gonna be kind of a bugger because of the way the clip is, but basically these latches will allow us to just unhook them and take the panels out. So when we put these ones on, the panels themselves, because we're not going like flat to flat, we're going flat to vertical, they sit kind of funny. So that's truly locked, but I mean, like, who would really think that's gonna stay with animals in here? So we put a keeper on it, any kind of keeper, clip, is what we're gonna use to just keep them in place. And then it really doesn't move. So we did that at the top and the bottom of each panel where they secure to the wall. So we did the same thing over here. And then this panel is exactly the same. This panel is exactly the same. But then when you come to this side, I'll show you guys, you can see that this latch works how it's supposed to. I know the light's not super great, but it is locked and flat because we're going from flat surface to flat surface. So that's the only thing I would say to keep in mind when you're using those, is that you're probably gonna have to use a keeper if you're going from like vertical to horizontal, but like flat to flat works. So then with that, we have our gate, which will lock to some sort of pin system here. We'll be able to tie it to, and then that's it. Oh, I should say also that there will be those same gates on these posts to be able to shut this doorway off, because this doorway will go out into their pen that's not built yet, but there'll be a gate here that's going to shut there, and then same thing over there is a gate over there that's going to shut that door. The other thing we did is, because we didn't want the goats to kick at the tin or anything like that, we did line it with plywood, which will just make it a lot easier to clean as well, because we can get really close with the shovel and scoop out, and then I don't have to completely worry about the goats wrecking the tin, which they probably wouldn't anyway, but you never know. They've really done a number on their current houses. The pen that I'm in right now, this bigger pen, is going to be for our girls, and then that smaller pen will be for the bucks, because I really only have 4 bucks, and that pen is bigger than what they normally are in the winter anyway. And then this pen is really nice and spacious for the girls, plus it'll give me room for kidding pens if we have kids in the spring, and right now it's housing the new piggies. So that's the rundown of the new goat pen. We got new piggies. It was a very busy day here at the ranch. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Our entire goal with this channel, now that we've thought about it and I've had some videos up and really decided what we want to do with it, is to just show keeping agriculture alive, especially in the younger generation. EJ and I talk about this all the time, that there's no younger generation farmers, or there's very few younger generation farmers continuing that legacy or even starting new. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting agriculture, keeping agriculture alive, and I will see you guys in the next video. Well, now you're coming out to have it. And I'm like right here. I thought I had to actually leave and you wanted it, but I'm right here and you're out.